Let's check out this. Apparently, what's his name? Perkins?
Tony Perkins.
Tony Perkins of the, what is he from? American
Family Research Council.
Family is the organization, I think. Or they call it the Family Research Council. And
if a group has family in their name, you know they're up to no good.
No, yeah. Family. And this guy's a right-winger. This is coming on the heels of James Dobson basically telling his radio audience, incidentally, terrestrial radio, that's where it's all going. It's either going to be, I think you get sports, maybe some Spanish radio, and then just like the rest of it's just going to be the God Squad. And so Dobson complained the other day that, he lost his 35-year-old battle to save America. Of course, I'm sure he will rebound when he sends out his next fundraising email. But meanwhile, Tony Perkins gets on. And I know for years and years you've been hearing the stories, particularly in the Air Force, about how virulently you have evangelicals trying to convert their fellow Air Force members. So much so that a guy named Mikey Weisenberg, I think it was, had to sue because he was feeling uncomfortable being in the Air Force as a Jew. I know you've heard these stories about how, all this Christian literature was spread throughout the military. That guy Boykin, I think his name was, saying that our God is better than your God in terms of attacking the Muslim world in a non-war against Muslims. But here is Tony Perkins bemoaning the fact that there is this insidious, strange, new type of black magic that is being imposed on the military. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're sitting down, because if you hear this, it could be that the words that he uses even could burn your ears. This new black magic. Let's listen to Tony Perkins.
In the military, it's out with God and in with the goofy. Hello, I'm Tony Perkins with the Family Research Council in Washington. As part of some new training, Marines are being asked to join weekly yoga and meditation classes. Sergeant Nathan Hampton said the idea took some getting used to. Quote, why are we sitting around a classroom doing weird meditative stuff, he wondered. Former Army Captain Elizabeth Stanley says it's to relieve stress. She's the one behind MFit, or Mind Fitness Training. She insists the New Age approach, quote, creates a sense of calmness, reduces drug and alcohol use, increases productivity, and improves working relationships. What a coincidence. So does faith. Unfortunately, the military seems intent on driving religion out and replacing it with wacky substitutes. They've added atheist chaplains, Wiccan worship centers, and now meditation classes. But none of them are as effective or as constructive as a personal relationship with God. Unfortunately, though, it's mind over what matters, and that's faith.
Yoga is coming to eat you. This is, they do this on football teams. They do. It's like, this is not like this new fangled meditation thing. And yoga? Can't we just all have a personal relationship with Jesus? And that's the way we'll become more flexible and calm? Just, FYI, if you Google anything about meditation or yoga, you will find that it actually does have benefits. UCLA researchers found that meditating thickens the brain in a good way. It strengthens the connections between brain cells. Now they found that long-term meditators have a larger amount of gyrification. Whatever that weird word is. Which is apparently a folding of the cortex, which may allow the brain to process information faster. You know who could also process information faster? Jesus. Further, a direct correlation was found between the amount of gyrification and the number of meditation years, possibly providing...
That sounds wacky.
Wacky. Well, of course, that comes out of California, that new state. Oh, sorry, Tony Perkins.
Namaste.